you're here, you're very strong to be bouncing in one leg,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But when I do this,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. 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 Master score. Watch out. What's up, guys? This is Kramer with Jesus in Jiu-Jitsu. We're here for our first On the Mat with Jesus in Jiu-Jitsu. And I've got a great Jiu-Jitsu practitioner with me today, Inacio Neto. Inacio, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, so first of all, thanks so much for having me. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. My name is Inacio Neto. I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu for 25 years. I've been in Texas for 11 years now.
So tell us a little bit about maybe when you got started in Jiu-Jitsu and then kind of your faith background as well. Like,
I started training Jiu-Jitsu, I was a kid, I was 12 years old. I started training Jiu-Jitsu because I want to lose weight. And then I decided to start doing Jiu-Jitsu and started doing Jiu-Jitsu just as a fun. Then I find, man, the passion, I came from a small state in Brazil. I'm from Northeast. So we face a lot of challenges, by getting the techniques, improve ourselves, tournaments, things like that. Then I started training and I started creating the dream, man. One day I want to go to United States because the big tournaments was already here. And I had the opportunity to move to United States in 2012. My journey with Jesus started a little bit actually before I come to US. My family, everybody was, I born and raised in a family like we are Catholic, right? So I studied in Catholic schools, but then my family was already Christian, and I was the last one to decide, man, to follow Jesus, right? Jesus found me, yeah, and I was saved by His grace, and since that, man, I try to every person I meet. Jiu-Jitsu and God has been given so much for me, man. I believe that is two things we love a lot. Yeah. I want to be a bridge. I want to be a connection in people's life. I want to bless people's life. I want to be so blessed on the way I can bless people around me, you understand?
so is there like one moment in particular, that, you felt God's presence, whether that was, in opening a new business or while you were in a big competition, that just really stands out to you, to, a defining moment in your relationship with God in the sport of Jiu-Jitsu that says, man, God is real and I can't deny this anymore.
Hey, that's so crazy, right? You ask me this because right here where we are in the place where God has been saving to me. Yeah. I moved to McKinney in 2019 before COVID, all right? So I was already with my business plan ready. We was already trying to find a place. We was already, we had signed up the LOI of this another location. This location is probably like 1 mile up here at the El Dorado. And I moved. We was already about to close the deal. And the realtor, Michael, say, Inacio, I think it's better we find another place because this guy, looks like he's gonna be a problem for us. And man, I was already here. I didn't have a job. I had my money saving I was spending all my savings before I open my business. And man, when I found this place, I was here, I was outside parking right there, and I was praying. I was just saying, God, please guide me. I don't want to move by how I feel, how I see, but I want to decide to move by what you have to me. Yeah. So we was on the middle of the COVID. Some people was afraid, scared, but I was opening a new business. So it was like, man, it was crazy, right? And before we opened this place, one friend from my church, his name is Márcio. Man, we came here. It's hard to not get emotional because I still remember. Like we came here and we start praying here inside. And he say, we pray, and he say, Nasser, God showed me something very special. God showed me you're gonna have a wait list on this place. This place is gonna be small for you. And like with 8 months, my kids program was full. And unfortunately, I was already losing students because my school was too full.
Yeah. What advice would you give to someone that's maybe struggling in their faith or struggling in their jiu-jitsu, and maybe how you can tie those two together?
I believe, like as you say, like when we serve Jesus, when we follow Jesus, Jesus doesn't guarantee us we're gonna have just
Yeah.
smooth life, right? So we know actually as like jiu-jitsu, man, like in our journey with Jesus, we know we will have good days and bad days. But no matter what, Jesus will be there holding you and supporting you and provide everything what you need. I believe we have to fight against the wishes of our heart and really trust in God what God has to us in life. It's like life, sometimes you kick the life, sometimes life kick you, but no matter what, you gotta keep going, man, because like you have to move forward. Jiu-jitsu is like the same. Sometimes you come here, you feel like you feel great because you smashing people, you see your positions connecting like me, or you go to the tournament, you had the opportunity to be the champion. But sometimes you're gonna feel like the worst guy in this world because you feel like, man, my game is plateau, I'm not improving, I feel like the worst guy in the class, everybody's smashing, but we don't move about what we see or how we feel. We move about what we believe, right? So we move every day because we believe God has better plans to us. It doesn't matter if today we're gonna make a business and like making $1 million, or if we're gonna fail. It doesn't matter if like it's like jiu-jitsu. You do jiu-jitsu not because you're expecting, man, you're gonna be the next Buchecha or the next Roger, the next best of the best. But you do jiu-jitsu because you believe, man, jiu-jitsu is good for you.
Love you, bro. Again, this has been On the Mat with Jesus in Jiu-Jitsu. Go train.
Boss.
How many pounds you are? 200?
You gonna take a break?
No, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. No, if you want guys, I can take a break. Go. Yeah, go.